Hello everyone, Namaste. My name is Kim and I have made this small video for you. So as to give you a certain idea, a better understanding and a crisp answers related to some of the questions, if you have, many of you have. So if you see behind me on the background, there are a lot of decks, there are a lot of card decks. And it's amazing to see that there are so many different variety and they're all known as oracle decks. And as it's mentioned, we pick. So based on, as we all are very different and unique in our communication, in our personality, in our words, in the way we want to express ourselves, in the way we need the guidance for ourselves, we choose from our heart which deck we want to work with. And don't get me wrong, these are not the only deck. There are so many more decks available in the market. So what we are going to understand right now, that these are oracle decks, means the decks that are based on a theme and there is not a particular structure. So you will find some decks will have as less as probably 32 cards to maybe around 65 cards or more, depending upon the author who created that deck, the kind of guidance and the kind of inspiration that author got at the time of, the creation of these cards. Now, what are these cards to do with us? That's the question which I asked when I came across them for the first time. And then I realized that these cards are one of the best friends anyone can ever have because they don't lie and they don't beautify their words to paint the reality. They don't have any personal agenda, any any personal reason, selfish motive, so that they misguide you. So for me, they have been my best friends for around, the cards have been my best friend for around almost 20 years or maybe plus. And they have always guided me in the darkest of my time, in the joys of my time. They've always guided me in making the right decisions, in making the choices, sometimes to understand what's going wrong. And not just me, when I learned how to work with them, I've also started using them and help others in their life, wherever they find that they're stuck or wherever they think that they need some kind of guidance, inspiration, understanding, or if they're looking for a certain kind of solution. So what we are going to do is, I'm here because I really want to say I'm offering a 6 weeks course, which can be extended based on how enthusiastic the participants are to explore more or to polish their skills more. But for now, we have decided that we are coming up with 6 weeks course where every week we'll have at least 2 hours, it can be more, but not less, a session on oracle card reading. Now, when we say oracle card reading in 6 weeks, one thing is you'll get to learn and a lot of practice will be there. It will be more like a workshop rather than a theoretical class. So we all will be practicing and learning by ourselves. So we all will learn how to use oracle cards and how to read them. So anything that is required for a person to read a card deck, especially a theme-based card deck. And it is not one particular deck, it can be any deck. So if you have done this journey with me, or if you will do this journey with me, you will find yourself to be in a space that no matter what particular deck is there in front of you, you'll be able to connect with it and you'll be able to read it. So you'll not just stick with one particular deck, but you'll be open to read any kind of oracle deck for that matter. Now, that is the thing which will go on the 6 weeks, everything related to clearing the deck, choosing the deck, using the deck, and how to use it in how many ways. And not just how to use the card reading for ourselves, but also how to do it for others, how to do it even professionally for others. And in case anybody wants, or most of you want to earn money out of it, how to do that as well. But then it is not just that, because the journey which I am inviting you all to take with me is a journey of self-connection, the journey of enhanced intuition, the journey where you make a stronger connection with yourself, as well as with the nature, with the divine, with anything and everything. So we'll not just learn how to read the deck, the oracle cards, we'll also learn how to take messages the divine, the consciousness is giving almost every moment of our life. It is just that either we are too distracted or we are not even aware, oh, these are the messages, are they for me? And when we start flowing with receiving and understanding messages, life becomes beautiful, not just for us, but for everyone who comes across with us and who is open to receive those messages. So, what we'll be working on is intuition. And I remember one time somebody asked that there are so many people doing card reading. So, how can I make a stand for myself? And based on that line, when I was just kind of, gathering my thoughts, every time when I offer something, I sit with it and I connect with what is that I can offer more this time if I'm offering this. So what came to me were certain things which I just wrote it down for my diary, and I'll discuss and we'll work a lot on that. But I'll just give you a small, sneak peek on the foundation on which we'll build the card reading is we learn to live a life of faith and belief. Because, see, anytime when you do card reading, it is for guidance, it is for making decisions, it is for coming out of the problems, finding a right way, finding the right solutions. Even at times when everything seems so dark, these cards help us to have a sneak peek in the future and get some faith, some kind of hope, and then we can just apply it in our life and just make some shifts based on, what is best for me and not what my ego says I want or I need. So we'll learn to live with faith. We'll work how to bring in more faith in us, how to develop that belief system in us so that we can believe on ourselves. We can have that firm faith that if my heart is saying something, that is probably the right thing. Or if my mind is saying something, probably this is my mind guidance that I need to hear. How to differentiate, how to connect with that inner calling, inner wisdom, inner connection. So we'll be doing the card reading by making our connection stronger with the divine consciousness that flows through and be able to get the messages and to decode it and understand it. Other thing is we'll also love to be very carefree, but we are not able to. So during the process of building our intuition, building our connection with the messages in different forms, how they come, we'll work on enhancing the ability to be in surrender so that we learn to let go and be very fair in terms of understanding what's coming to us and be very fair in sharing the messages for others in due time. We'll be striving for truth, we'll be striving for righteousness, we'll be striving for beauty. And those would be the foundation when we learn how to do card reading. So that righteousness, truth, beauty, sincerity, honesty, that would be our USP, the unique selling proposition, which you would which will make you unique in your own beautiful way, which will make people come to you and trust you because you'll be fair in that and not have that personal agenda. And for that, we'll focus a lot on the service aspect in us. So I know a lot of you will say, what is all that she's saying? And she's talking about card reading. These are all the tools which helps us be really, really good with what we read. See, anything is there and how we perceive it based on how pure, how unbiased and fair we are inside. So we really need to develop that thing in us, and we'll work on all those traits, understand and bring it when we do the reading. We'll also work on that developing of the divine love in ourselves. So we'll also use the cards not just to read but to connect with them, to bring some of their essence in us, in our life, in our personality. We'll do meditation with these cards, and we'll see how we can use these cards to bring in some kind of transformation, some kind of healing, some kind of manifestation. So it's not just about card reading, it is everything and anything that one can do with the cards we'll be doing in the 6-week journey. So it is something I have shared in a bit. There's a lot more. I do not want to share it right now. I would like to keep it as a beautiful journey, a part of experience for all the participants who will be joining. So I think that is it. So you will learn to read card, you will learn to use cards for even manifestation, for healing, for bringing in some aspect for yourself. And you can use these cards also for doing the reading for others. And we'll also talk about how to deal with people, different kind of people when they come to you for card reading, how to deal even for those people who do not believe and still they are there. And all those who are interested in making it, as a medium to earn some money for a lot of money, that depends, in a righteous way, in a very uh, heartfelt way, not a very businessman way, then this is the right place for you to be in. So I invite you for the 6 weeks journey of Oracle card reading course. It is a certification course. You will receive a certificate. But I really want to say, uh, certificate is of no use. What shines is you, your personality, your words, your knowledge, and the way you connect with yourself, connect with people, and the kind of messages you bring in others' life. That would be your USP. And I can guarantee if that's flowing, nobody will even ask, do you have a certificate in it? At least in my 20 years of experience, nobody asked me. And I have so many repetitive people coming back for getting the guidance, starting with those who never believed, and then they being somebody who vouch for me and then they speak for me on my behalf that, okay, go to her and talk to her. And for all those who feel that, oh my God, there's so many people, how will I be able to shine? If you see the population of the entire world, do you think you will be able to answer everyone? No, no. So just have that understanding. There's a lot. There's abundance. We live in abundance all around. Only if we can come out from our lack mentality, we attract we attract the right people for whom we are the right beings. So each one of us, we have our own unique quality which make us right for certain kind of person and not that right for another. And with my experience, I would say you will come to, you will attract people who are right for you, and they will attract you for whom you are right. So in the 6 weeks journey, we'll just try to make ourselves super right, super wonderful and beautiful, so that we can be of very, very, fair help to others, but first fair help to ourselves. So I invite you all for this journey for the Oracle card reading course. And I know we are starting this on 23rd of Feb. So a few of you or many of you who would say, oh my God, I just saw this and this video make me say that I really want to join the course and I do not have a deck on the first day. That's okay. I have that also taken into consideration. So on the first day, all of you whose card decks are not there with you, you'll not miss on it. I'll give you tools. I'll give you the ways how you can use uh, how can use how you can use the cards available online and do the reading and still be in alignment with the group till the time your actual deck comes to you. So if you don't have the deck before 23rd, before the first class, you will still get to do the readings, you will still get to practice. Don't worry, I have that in place. So I'll make sure that everybody is able to learn the card reading in spite if their physical card deck has not arrived. And I have made certain videos, very small videos related to guidance of how you can choose the deck, which deck you should choose, and from where you can buy it. Once you'll share that you have that interest, we'll share that video. Though I've uploaded it on the YouTube also, but uh, still, we'll help you with the direct link, and you can just go and join me. And that is it. So from my heart to yours, I shower you with lots of love, and I just hope that you are able to make the right decision. So if this is the right place for you, the right time for you, I wholeheartedly welcome you to join me and a lot of like-minded, beautiful souls who have already registered, and I'm sure there'll be more registering, and the recordings will be available, so you will not miss it. So even if you can't make live to a live session at some time, you will still get to go through the recordings. I hope that answers everything. In case still there is some question left, you just share your question. Whosoever shared this video with you, share the question with that and I'll come up with the answers. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me. And I am really waiting for you to join me in the 6 weeks course, and let's have fun. One thing I really want to say that this 6 weeks journey will give you an avenue to be a child again, to be able to explore surroundings, life, yourself, and everything in a very different way, in a very open way, which most of us lose as we grow and become serious. So be ready to be childlike, be ready to explore new horizons, learn and unlearn a lot of conditions of the mind, and have new wings to fly. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Namaste, and see you on 23rd of February. Bye-bye.